Kate Scott joined by Brock Hewer. The ball's teed up, and here we go. Rivalry week at Hard Rock Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a second-yard gain. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. Well, Brock, every football fan knows that these two have been rivals for decades. As of late in the AFC East, they've had their struggles. Last division title either team was 2008. Last playoff win, kind of shockingly, coming all the way back in 2011.
Kate, some of the biggest names in the history of the sport. Joe Willie, Namath, Dan Marino, Don Shula. Over the last 30 years, the Jets, they've had 11 coaches. The Dolphins, 12. You just can't sustain success without continuity.
And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Third down give to Hall. A lot of space ahead. He cuts it back right. Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Brees Hall with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All lined up. Volk ready to send this one flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
All right, come on.
Tua out of the pistol. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down. Tua now from the gun. incomplete. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just a big voice up front, not just a running back. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that. I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, tonight.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Jack Jones making that tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Dumped off to his running back. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. This is Greg Dulcich. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Get set. Ready, team. Out.
Finds him over the middle. Great run here. He's across the 35. And finally stopped at the 34. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't pump my face.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, get set. Ready, team. Out.
Here's Tua. Here's a screen for A-Chain. Room to run inside the 20. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
All right. Out! Get on!
Here's Tagovailoa again. Finds his back. H.N. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
H.N. can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
Right now! Get 6! Control the line of scrimmage! Yeah! Get in there! Get in there!
We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Ready? Out!
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
40. Hey! Out! Out!
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Andre Sisco. He's at midfield. 30. The 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Has it downfield working the left. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. and it'll be first down, Miami.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
It's safe. Go ahead. Ready, team! Go, 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 go! Solo left Zion. Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's still going at the 30. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set now. First and 10.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. They get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Ready, shot.
First and goal at the
Ready,
7-yard
team!
line.
Out!
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins make it a one-score game in the first half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Don't jump.
They send the tight end in motion left.
Nice instruction. Right.
They start to drive the ball. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Go.
They give on second to Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Fields on first down. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go, son.
And he's got a free play here. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 3-19, get cut.
Running it after the penalty. He's got it in the red zone. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, son. Hey.
They'll run here, following the penalty. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Easy, easy, easy. Angel, Angel, Angel.
Shotgun snap to Fields. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Here we go. Go.
First down throw for Fields. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Jets with a chance to add to their lead. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Fields looking to throw. All the left side. And he drives this forward to the 6.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Now Tagovailoa to throw. Waller with the catch. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
All right.
Throwing now, Tagovailoa. He's got it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's another Dolphins first down.
21 G.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
18, wait. Out.
Tua setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Work looking across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Hey, motion. Out.
Here's Tua again. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Tagovailoa facing third and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Brandon Stevens has it. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I obviously think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game. Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Throwing on first down. Fields. This is reeled in by Wilson. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
First down, Jets.
On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
You got a mini base. Why not? Hey, fuck, no mas.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Forced out to his right. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And the kick by Folk is good. And that makes this a 3-score game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. send this one flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by A.J. And he's brought down as the drive starts after the 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go ahead.
Chin again. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Devon A.Chan with the touchdown.
Right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
They'll go right side with Hall. Rolling into enemy territory. Red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory in this series with points.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go. Right.
The give here, it's Wangu.
So right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here we go. Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Chased out to his right. He's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
3rd and 1. Fields to throw. It's caught by Wilson. Touchdown, New York! Polk with a point after. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Out. Out. Out.
Tua out of the pistol. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Go ahead.
2 now from the gun. Left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Moore. And the Jets have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Hall once more. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for them. Still 3rd and 9 coming up.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Set up the screen here for Hall. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
It'd be kind of fun, Kate, to be able to measure these coordinators' blood pressure or temperature. Because a 3rd down screen for negative yards, I promise you that coordinator's heated on the sidelines.
We'll start from the 39. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, shot. All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready. Get on.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And they pick him off again. Quincy Williams has it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. It could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets make it a 24-point ball game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 46-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Get set.
1st down, here's Tua. Oh no, they get him yet again! And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Get set. Go ahead.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Finds his back. Achane. Down the sideline to the 45. And he works this down to the 41. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Works it down to the 37. As Andre Cisco will hold him down there. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Get set. Out.
Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for Achane. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Wait.
Completed over the middle. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that 1st. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. This finds its target. That's Hill. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. Out. Done.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. He throws a bullet deep to the right side and through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Ready.
Tagovailoa again. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And that will not be enough for a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. This nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Here's Tua again. Pass complete, screenplay. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
From the gun, a run for Madison. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Ready. Set.
Shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided. Devon Achane with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
28. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Coming right is Hall. Blast through midfield. Along the sideline inside the 25. And they take this in for the score. The Jets keep running away with this. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Fulk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
Dolphins 28.
It's all lined up. Fulk ready to send this one flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Now Tua to throw. He had it for a moment, This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
H.A.M. running right. There he goes again! And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins getting back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Dolphins 35. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They bring Wilson in motion right. Ball takes it straight ahead. Oh, drops it cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here we go. Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. Solid running here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 42-yard line.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go. 19 seconds.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Right.
Now 1 good. And his short gain gets them the new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left.
Right.
They're going to pass it here. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. Again, he's got room. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB will just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
A give left side for Hall. Quick attempt. He's still going. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play as the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.